an overhead oil on it, because it will bleed it after. Just a yearly cleaning. Not bad at all. My little paintbrush in there. Yeah. I'll leave the air in there and I'll bleed it out through the pump, so I know I got a good flow because it's an overhead line. This control does have a purge feature. Once you start it, you can hit that button and it goes through a purge. Usually I hook a power cord to it. I'll show you how it works. I got a cord right here that I'll use to jump out that motor to purge it good. And I got another one that's got alligator clips, but I'll use this one. I'll show you how I do it. Get the power off. Here's the motor, the orange one. And then the white. Here's the motor circuit right here. White, black, and this will go on the chassis for the ground. Put my rag in here so it don't knock out like that. I'll just plug it in my light right here and then run the motor. Run just the motor. It won't shut off that way. I'll plug it over here. I'll forget I left over here. And that filter. oil in. The only thing I had hooked up was just the motor, to run the motor. Let's hook the motor back up there. I'll be ready to rock and roll. Now there is a feature, once you start it, you could hit this button and it's going to do a pre-purge to help you bleed it. But it trips out before I get a good flow, so I always do it this way. That's what I do. Why would you wear gloves? Hello? Are you in Round Hill? Whereabouts? Oh yeah, that's the cluster homes, right? I do a whole bunch of them over there. That's all electric heat in that one, isn't it? Oh, so you have, okay, you got a you got oil heat there for the AC and the heating also. Yeah. Yeah, what I can do on a hydronic system is I can put antifreeze in there, and you know, because you got hydro air systems in there. Then that's what the case is. What I'd have to do is I'd have to antifreeze the hydronic system, okay, and then that antifreeze will stay in there, and then I could winterize the house. But you're gonna save a ton of money, guy. You know, you save a ton of money over the summer, over the winter if you're not there. Well, on something like that, I do a time material. You know, I got to get the antifreeze. That's going to be the biggest part, is putting the antifreeze in the system. Okay. Once that's done, listen to me. Let me talk. Once the antifreeze is in the hydronic system, then, you know, winterization is not a problem. We can do it every year. It's, you know, slick as shit. That ain't a problem. But it's going to be, you know, it's probably going to be, you know, $300-400 to winter to antifreeze the system, you know, because the antifreeze isn't cheap. That shit's expensive, you know. And then every year after that, it's not that much, couple $100 to winterize a house, you know. It's not a lot, but on that shit I do a time material. So whatever time I spend plus whatever material I need to do the job right is what it's going to cost you. Well, the first year it's going to pay for itself, you know, within a couple of months. All right, the first year it's going to, and then everything after that is going to be, you know, money in the bank for you. So I'm sure you don't mind that. All right, so I got your phone number here. What I could do is I can get some antifreeze, you know, and I could go by there and, you know, you want to do it all at the same time, and you want to winterize the hydronic system first, get that ready to rock and roll. Then we could do it at any time. Well, you pay me when I'm done with the job. Let me give you a call back. Listen, I'm in the middle of a job right now. Let me give you a call back when I'm done here, and we could discuss details, and I'll get your address, okay? All right, bye. All right. She should be ready to rock and roll here. So I was here about over a year ago, so. We'll run it and we'll see what's going on with it. Good draft. I did do a combustion test last year, so it should be dialed in. You shouldn't have to play with it. I'm looking for my CO2 to be below 12 parts per million, as low as I can get. Parts per million at 2, that's really good. So I know that's not a smoky fire or nothing. 82.5% efficient, that's good. Some guys will ask me, when do I do a smoke test? So I do a smoke test when I think I need it. I know it's running clean. I got history here with this burner. I know it's a good clean runner. I'm getting a good draft over the fire. If I wasn't getting a good draft over the fire, I know it's blocked. It'd be coming out. That's really good right there. the test there right at my tag. I did my draft test. I got a good draft over the fire. And broke that little jumper off. And, she's ready to rock and roll. Like I said, sometimes I'll do a smoke test. Depends on what I'm doing. I'll always check this, make sure this isn't leaking. Wipe it good and make sure it's okay. I do have a pan under it, but I'll wipe it, go with a rag.